What happens if you're treating for a work injury and you get a bill in the mail for medical care and you owe $7,500? Worse yet, what happens if you get sued for those medical bills? What are your rights? Hi everyone, this is Britton Morrell with the Colorado law firm Kaplan Morrell. We've been helping injured and disabled workers and their families get the benefits they deserve for work injuries since 1997. And if this video helps you, be sure to hit like or subscribe. Comment below. We'd love to have you be part of our online community. In this video, I'm going to discuss your rights to paid-for medical care under workers' compensation and what you need to have in place to make sure you are protected from any effort to collect from you the cost of medical care for your work injury, and what we as attorneys do to stop collection agencies from harassing our clients for medical bills that they don't owe. Medical benefits are an important benefit and they're really costly. It's typically the number one most expensive part of any workers' compensation case. So it's important for you to know that Colorado providers have to accept what's called the Colorado Medical Fee Schedule in giving you medical care. So there's a fee schedule which is set by the Division of Workers' Compensation, which is what they can charge. And the statute says the medical provider can't charge you the difference. So for example, if they're going to do a physical therapy and that costs, let's say, normally $150, but the fee schedule says that the insurance company only has to pay $100. What happens? Can the medical provider charge you the $50 that work comp didn't pay? And the answer is no, they can't. They cannot charge you the balance of the bill. It's called balance billing. They have to accept the money that the fee schedule sets for reimbursement for their service. So what do you need to make sure that you're protected from having medical providers either A, try to charge you or collect from you because workers' compensation hasn't paid, or try to collect or charge you the balance between what they want to charge versus what workers' compensation pays? And so what you need to do is make sure that you have an admitted case. And this isn't obvious. A lot of times I talk with injured workers and they'll say, oh, my case is admitted. They've accepted it. And that's because you're getting medical care. But you can get medical care and not have an admitted case. So you need to make sure that the insurance company files what's called a formal admission. It's typically called a general admission of liability. Once you have an admission of liability, it's possible sometimes that you might get bills not because the medical provider wants you to pay for it. Sometimes you're just getting a copy of what the insurance company is getting sent, and it's just, for your information. So if that's the case, if you're getting a bill and it's not obvious whether they're asking you to pay it, etc. And a lot of times those bills will say patient responsibility, and it'll say, then they're saying you owe it. Call the medical provider and get clear that they're not trying to charge you. Now, if a medical provider insists, nope, we want you to pay it, etc., then what we do is we'll send a letter sending that medical provider the general admission of liability and saying to them, do not bother our client again. And on occasion, it's happened. It's rare, but it has happened. We'll get a medical provider who will still say, no, I want to charge the difference, or I want to charge the client even though the insurance company isn't paying me for some reason for this related reasonable medical care. And if that keeps happening, sometimes we'll even go after medical providers for penalties for violating the law, trying to collect from our clients. As you can tell, this can sometimes get complicated, and it helps to have someone in your corner that knows your rights, knows how to do things, knows the procedures and processes, and frankly has done it before. This is a maze I run every day. So if you or someone in your family is injured on the job in Colorado, let them know there's a law firm that helps people with on-the-job injuries. It's all we do. We offer free consultations. They're confidential, and they will give you the peace of mind knowing your rights. Call us, text us, reach out to us on our website. We'd love to be able to help you, meet with you. And remember, if you know your rights, that's half the battle. And with that, thank you for spending part of your day with me.